Hey guys, welcome back. This is another Counter-Strike commentary, I guess that's what we're gonna call it. The last episode, or whatever, we said we were gonna talk about Pokemon, and we didn't talk about Pokemon. So in this episode, we're going to talk about Pokemon.
Indeed. Try and keep it older gen, because I never played Black or anything.
Alright. That's racist.
That's not...
Oh,
Wait, what am I getting shot at?
goodness. Over at, whatever.
There it be.
That guy's not being nice. But yeah, first Pokemon game.
Mine was blue. Yours?
Blue, mine was Fire Red, actually.
Fire Red was a pretty good game. I preferred Leaf Green, I don't know why.
Fire Red was awesome. I was like, I got to the store, and I was like, we can get one game.
I'm gonna knife this
Okay,
dude.
mommy. And I was like, where'd the bomb go?
I don't know. Defend me, man.
I was like, my mom was like, okay, we can go get one game. And I was like, okay, mommy. I was like, I want this one. She's like, you sure you don't want this one? I was like, yeah. It's like, why do you want this one? Because this one has a dragon on it. The other one has a crappy turtle. I'm like, oh. I was like, she's like, oh, okay. So we bought that one. And I still have that game.
I originally had the original red version, and then it got, I can't remember how it broke, but dude, it reminded me of like a creepy pasta. I accidentally bought a freaking SSG. I died quick. I bought a SSG. Okay.
All right, and we're back.
Yeah. So, anyways, after my red broke, it reminded me of how creepy pastas like Ben Drown was or something. Like I could load up the game, I would start the game. My Eevee's name was deformed, like it was just like ancient letters or something like that. And all my Pokemon looked like freaking hitchhikers or something. And no, I never caught Missing Go. I never ran into it, didn't know about it at the time. And I never used a cheat engine or anything like that. Game Shark or whatever it was called. This was like straight up game glitch. And all my Pokemon looked like hikers to the side view of them.
Uh-huh.
And they all had like little character black bars as their name and stuff, and I was just like, okay, that's strange. Then I noticed at Misty's gym it was playing the song from the fourth, you know, the Curse Town or whatever.
Lavender Town?
Yeah, it'd play that song everywhere. And then whenever I'd click on a Pokemon or go into a Pokemon fight, the game would freeze, crash, and restart itself.
GG.
You couldn't end the even if you click new game, the game would instantly close and reboot. Like. Ah, dang, I died on the last dude.
Nice. Alright.
It was the bot Grant, and he got a double kill. What the freak? Oh no, it wasn't. Bot Grant got a double kill on the enemy team. Okay.
Alright. Let's see. The bot's doing better than both of us.
Yeah,
which is
it's
sad.
kind of weird now that I think about back on that. Like, what caused the glitch exactly? Because we took it to some place to see if they could fix it.
An exorcist.
And they was like, we don't even know what's wrong with it. Like, they opened it up to they thought that water might have got in it or something. They opened it up and nothing looked ruined. Like they tested everything worked fine. So it was something wrong with the game copy itself. But I mean, it worked fine. I would take over a bot and die as soon as I pressed E on it. But yeah.
Oh, it's only me.
It's a pretty weird glitch, dude. It's pretty messed up. Still wish I had
wow.
yeah, you got wrecked, dude. They were all right there. There was no way. But,
Yeah.
still wish I had original red version. That game was really fun.
I still have my Fire Red actually, and I still have my Blastoise. Level 96, I think actually.
I'll never forget the time I trolled myself. I'm not kidding. Like, this was straight up the most stupid blonde moment anyone could have. Because picture this. You have a level 100 Blastoise, and you're like, okay, I want the other two starters. So I took Preston's copy of the game,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna do new game, like get the starters
Nice.
and train them over. So I sat there, I did a new game, and I was like, okay, I can just train them over without saving. So I go to the trade center, and he goes, here, let me save the game before we enter you in there. And I deleted my level 100 Blastoise save, and freaking it saves it. And I'm sitting there with a level 5 Bulbasaur at the Poke Center. I turn it off really quick, turn it back on as it's saving, and it got through saving. I was just like, are you serious? Dude, just lost. I just got at level 100, and I just, like, I instantly save as soon as it reaches level 100. Go do new game. Gonna trade the 2 other starters over, and just wipe my entire save file. I was just like, what?
Nice.
Dude, I felt so stupid. But dude, that Blastoise wrecked, man. Blastoise always
was
wrecks.
overpowered. Go this way. Oh, yeah. In there.
So, what was your favorite starter out of the original Pokemon?
Out of the original 3, or
Yeah. Or I'll
friggin-
tell you what, out of the 6, from Red, Blue, Yellow to Silver, Crystal, Gold.
for favorite starter.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that accuracy. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. I apologize for that imagery.
You should have seen mine. I could have got a triple kill, and for some reason I kept spraying instead of burst firing.
That was terrible. Favorite starter is actually Squirtle. So yeah, Squirtle is
Out
my
of all
favorite.
of them?
Out of all of them, Squirtle is my favorite.
Squirtle's pretty good.
Is actually my favorite
What's your
Pokemon.
favorite? He's your favorite Pokemon?
Yes.
My favorite starter. I know it's gonna get a lot of hate, but it was probably Bulbasaur.
Boo.
I'm not saying anything, but this is what you could do at low level. You teach them Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Leech Seed, and like Vine Whip or something. You know, you get those 4 combos set up. Leech Seed them, then you put Poison Powder on them, and then you put them to sleep or whatever, and then you get 4 hits per turn, or like 3 hits per turn plus health back.
You couldn't poison powder and
Oh,
sleep.
sorry, not Poison Powder, but whatever.
Confuse Ray or whatever.
Yeah, that thing. That way, when it wakes up, it can hurt itself. I just got off.
Oh my goodness.
Well, your choices was to either put them to sleep or poison powder him, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, where he'd either take poison, you could get that extra hit of poison in each round, or just let him not hit you in exchange.
I'm not doing too hot this game. Oh
Me
well.
neither. Neither one of us are.
Oh well. But let me think. Well, I was gonna say something.
So, yeah, so your favorite Pokemon Squirtle, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say you could use that same strategy, but you use it with a Butterfree.
Yeah, but, I mean, you couldn't get a Butterfree right off the bat. I'm talking about, like, you know, first gym strategy right here, man.
You could get.
Well, I mean, you
Butterfree
could, but it
before
required
first gym.
grinding. You know, back then you just didn't really think about grinding levels right there in the forest or whatever. I'll never forget the time I was in, what's that forest called right before you go to Brock's place of Viridian Forest?
Viridian
or something?
Forest?
Yeah. I had 95 Pokeballs. I was like, I'm gonna catch me a Pikachu.
How in the
Walk
world do
there.
you have 95 Pokeballs?
I already, like, I was almost done with the game. I just didn't have
Oh,
any
okay,
Pikachu yet.
okay,
And
okay.
obviously, I couldn't lower a Pikachu because if I hit it, I was gonna kill it. All my Pokemon are level like
Boom, right there,
35
double kill.
plus.
Alright.
And so I'm sitting there. It's a level 5 Pikachu. Sitting there in a battle with it. I use up all 95 Pokeballs and fail to catch the thing at full HP. I was just like, are you serious? So I had 5 Great Balls. I used Great Balls. Didn't even catch it. So I had to run from it.
He had to use a Master Ball.
No,
It
I remember
jumps
I
out of
did
that
use a
one.
Master Ball once on a Pidgey by accident.
Nice. I used my Master Ball on the Mewtwo. That's what I used it on.
Well, I was saving it for Mewtwo. And I was going through the, I didn't have a Pokemon that knew Fly, so I was walking to the thing or whatever, and I ran into a Pidgey level like 10 or something like that. And I meant to click on the Great Ball, because I didn't catch a Pidgey yet. And I was going to teach it Fly. And right below the Great Ball was the freaking Master Ball.
Yep.
And I clicked that by mistake, and I was just like, oh, hey, look, my Great Ball caught him. I start going through I get to Mewtwo, and I click on my inventory, and I was just like, where's the Master Ball at?
Is it in key items?
Is it in Healings and Herbs? I'm pretty sure that reference is only in like Diamond and Pearl in the backpack, where it's like Healings and Herbs or something, Potions and Herbs or something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Never
But,
got it. Is there even any herbs you can collect in Pokemon?
Herbs? Yeah. Yeah, they have like an herb market. I don't want to call it the hipster market, but that's kind of what it was.
Do they sell pipe with it?
Well, I sold weeds and roots and grass, so I mean, if you're gonna make a marijuana joke, then there you go. Nice.
You
Alright,
just
but
spelled Opti.
I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I don't even know. What were you just talking about?
What's your favorite Pokemon game?
Pokemon game, Fire Red or Diamond.
I want to say mine is probably Heart Gold.
Heart Gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or-
Silver would probably be third.
It's probably in between the.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna
It's
say. Go
in
ahead.
between the original Blue or Heart Gold. The reason I like Heart Gold is it's a remaster. You got to go to this blue area. What is it called? Hoenn?
Blue is Kanto.
Kanto, that's it. And yeah, that was just great.
What was my? Oh yeah, I was speaking of mishaps. I was like, this is juvenile me. I was like, I'm gonna go catch Zapdos. I didn't know that there's only one Zapdos, so I didn't save. And I was at the power plant. I was like, I'm gonna catch me a Zapdos. I was like, crap, I knocked it out. Well, let me just turn off my thing or whatever, and like. Or let me just go and see if he could, like, go leave the room and then come back, because that's how the games that I used to play had been. You leave the screen and then there he is. Like, okay, that shouldn't be that difficult. Little did I know that Zapdos would never return.
I had the same problem with Zapdos, except it wasn't that. It was more on the side of I used up 50 Ultra Balls, something in the 20s of Great Balls, and I had one Pokeball, and I ended up spending all those Ultra Balls, all those Great Balls, and that one Pokeball caught him.
Wow. Yeah,
just
that's what I
like-
did with Moltres, actually. I'm dead. I don't know, didn't I? But
I died.
Nice. I had a Moltres, and I was like, I'm gonna catch this thing. I threw like bajillion thousand Ultra Balls and Great Balls.
I hated
Okay.
catching that dude.
Moltres was like on the top of the mountain with all those Team Rocket
I
dudes.
know, and you had to go to
Fun.
that separate island to catch him.
It was not fun.
That wasn't. That
But he was like overpowered.
he was level like 50, and he could kill your level 80 Pokemon in one hit, dude.
Yeah, I know. Flamethrower on him was like the most ridiculous thing
Oh,
ever.
you're a water type? Here, let me put you on fire.
Yeah,
And
he set
kill you
fire to
with
the
it.
rain.
I set fire to the rain. I am sick and my throat hurts.
Oh wow,
This is awful if I die. That was awful even though I didn't die.
good grief. Frame that was real.
That
Alright.
coming. But yeah. Pretty sure that's it for my Pokemon stories besides just like how much I played it. Heart Gold, dude, I caught all Pokemon in it. Like completed the Pokédex in Heart Gold. I put a lot of time. I mean, of course I used the cheat engine because, you know, the Pokemon that you can only get at special events or whatever.
Yeah, I hacked the crack about a diamond.
Well, I mean, I only used it for that. Like, the Pokemon that you had to get at the special events or require through trading, I had to use it for those because I had nobody to trade with. And
Yeah.
I obviously was not going to go to the conventions.
I remember I had one of my buddies. He was like, "Hey, let me see your diamond or whatever," and I just died. I was like, "Okay, whatever you're gonna do." He's like, "Okay, you want Darkrai and Cresselia?" I don't even know why I remember those names, but I was like, "Sure," because they were like amazing. It's like, "Watch this." I was like, "You can't go over there," and he's like, "What are you talking?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Or whatever. And he just starts walking across the water. Like, what in the heck is that? I want this right now. He's like, good grief. That voice spam.
I know.
It was the most amazing thing ever. And he walked across it and caught me a Darkrai. And I don't have my USP as second. Oh, and I just died.
What did you say the second one was?
Cresselia?
Yeah,
You know that, like-
that's the little green type thing, right?
No, it's like a... It's not a bird, but it's not. It is, but it's not. I don't know. I'll send you a picture of it later.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, he caught me those, and I was like, I want one of those. I got one, and I remember there was a
You're dead. 3, 2, 1.
eat it.
You killed an opera with the scalp.
I'm so amazing.
You just got blasted to pieces.
All right, but
Yeah, so...
I got another story. Let me think. What was I gonna say? I just lost it. Good grief. Let me think.
While you think about that, I'm pretty sure I accomplished, I think it was like 700, almost 1,000 hours in Pokemon Heart Gold by the time I got the Pokédex complete. Like, it was a lot of time. And all my Pokemon were level like 80 plus. Like, everyone I caught, I would put them in my party and get them to at least 70 something before I even quit using them.
Oh yeah, I remember what I did. Okay. So there were two main mods or hacks or whatever you want to call them
Yep.
that I used. One was like a master ball. It gave you infinite amount of master balls, but what it also did is you would delete some. If you deleted a certain amount of the number of master balls you had would correspond to the number of Pokemon you would get.
Yep.
And when you did that,
Oh yeah, I know. I used that one at one. I had to use that one to get the rares.
the Pokemon would appear. Like,
Yeah.
cool. So I used that one.
And the Ultra Balls were the level.
Yeah, that's what it was too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always had it. I remember I would always catch it at like right in front of my the trainer's house. I'd catch him at level 53. I don't know why, but I did 53. I think it's because I didn't realize that the Ultra Balls did that actually.
Probably.
But oh well. But then another thing, there was this. I remember this is before like I don't even know.
I just got dominated. Like holy cow.
There was this was like where you had to go back to the website or whatever for it to like the code website that they had on the thing. Like you had to type that all out. I remember I had to go do something. And I was like, "Hey mom, can you type this in?" It was like 40 lines of just like code to put it in
I
there.
hated how hard it was to type those codes in, man. Dude, they took
And it was bad because
forever.
the DSs were not.
meant for
Dude,
typing.
Yeah. Like, I just ended up using my fingers. I was like, "Screw this." And I don't even know.
Plenty to be.
I'm trying to.
Defusing the bomb.
Come on, please, don't kill me. Thank you.
There's nobody in here.
Nobody was in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that 40 wall, wall of text.
Come on, jump shot.
Come back, and she's like, "Okay, I finished." So I get it, and what it was a shiny Rayquaza. Oh yeah, and I used another code. It was like every Pokemon that I had shiny or whatever. But that's, I mean, that as soon as I turned that off, it just changed it back. But it wasn't that big a deal. But this was like a legit shiny Rayquaza. I could get as many as I wanted, and it was the most overpowered thing in the history of
Oh, triple!
Like legit, I took one of those Rayquazas. I went to the Elite Four, and I won. The hardest part about that Elite Four was having to keep the PP up.
Yes. I hated when you were out of PP and it used that one stupid move that sucked.
Nice. All right.
Well, I did get that round.
That took a lot longer.
Oh!
Oh, come on.
Okay,
Can I
so
have that?
anyways, guys, leave
Can I
your
have that?
Pokemon memory type things, whatever, down into the party little comments down below. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Click that subscribe button to join the Kawaii family. Brooks, anything?
Not really, but can I have that breakout case?
No. Okay, anyways,
Oh.
guys, see you later.
Bye.